What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce. It is Wednesday. It is new comic book day for you guys. You guys are out at the shops picking up your new books. But guys, I already went online looking at next week's books, preparing for this week's comic book speculation recommendations. The video where I look off into the future at final order cutoff in new comic book day of next week. And now why do I do this? I do this so this way you guys have enough time to put in your pre-orders for your final order cutoff books, and to also have enough time to reach out to your local LCS and tell them, hey, I was watching Bruce and Stephanie Comics comic book speculation or recommendations video. I like what he had to say. I did my own research, and I would like to pick up a couple extra copies of these books so that way I can make this hobby fund itself. And as you guys probably know, there's only 3 days until Christmas, which is so exciting. It's also so close to the new year. And I also want to let you guys know that this is probably my last video of 2021. Next week, I'm probably going to take the whole week off and just be with my family and be with my kids and also catch up on all the hundreds of books I need to read. But I just want to let you guys know, this is probably my last video of 2021, and I will see you guys in the new year. All right, let's jump into this week's comic book speculation recommendations video. All right, guys, with this video being all about speculation, I have 2 reminders that I need you guys to listen to and actually follow through with. And the first one up is, always, you have to do your own research. And this is very important because, again, this video is all about speculation. I take my knowledge about comic books and I make some educated guesses on what books I think might be popular on the secondary market, so that way you guys can make some extra money on these books. But what you guys need to do is take my information and go check with other comic book YouTubers you trust, other comic book websites that you trust, and other comic book apps that you trust. Gather the most information possible so that way you guys can make the best decisions possible for yourself. Because remember, you guys are spending your own hard-earned money on these books. Not my money, your money. And the second reminder that I have for you guys is the same as last week and the week before that, is that there are delays. That's right, there are delays, so books will show up multiple times on final order cutoff, and they won't be released on their new comic book day, and their new comic book date will be pushed week after week. So that means I will talk about those books on these videos week after week until they move off final order cutoff and they actually come out on new comic book day. So there are delays, so be prepared for that. All right, guys, with that out of the way, let's jump into my final order cutoff picks. All right, so this is another crazy week with no DC in Marvel books landing on FOC. But what the real crazy thing is that there's no speculation, period. What? There are no amazing covers to land on my cover lover section. What? And there are no books on the indie scene that have speculation. I even went through and tried to make my own speculation for some of these books, but none of the titles were so intriguing that I could actually convince myself to tell you guys that these are spec books. You guys don't have to worry about FOC at all this week. There is no speculation. There's not even a cover lover pick that you guys should consider picking up because the book is just so amazing because of the cover. There's just nothing. So let's move right in to my new comic book day spec picks for December 29th of 2021. We're going to start off this list like we always do, and we're going to start off with my new comic book day cover lover picks of the week. And the first one up is Harley Quinn number 10, the 1 in 25, done by Racha Lin. I probably totally butchered that. But why I picked this cover is A, because it's on the Key Collector app, and they're usually pretty good about their spec picks for covers, but also this cover just spoke to me. It wasn't that it was so amazingly gorgeous that I would have to have it, but there was something about this cover that I think the populace, the main public, is gonna really enjoy about this. It kind of has like an anime feel to it, but it is really cool looking, and it also has her 2 hyenas on it. I don't know, just something about this spoke to me that you guys would really like this cover. If you guys are digging this cover and you are picking it up, guys, let me know down in the comments below. Or do you guys hate it and you guys think I'm absolutely crazy for adding this cover to the list? But guys, I kind of dig it. I'm not gonna pick it up, but I do think it's a really cool cover. Guys, the next cover is so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. It is Detective Comics number 1046, the B. Lee Bermejo cover. This is a cardstock cover. It's not a 1 in 25 or anything else. You gotta pay $5.99 for it, which is pretty expensive for a comic book, but you don't have to pay for that 1 in 25, 1 in 10, 1 in 15, 1 in 50, 1 in 100, 1 in 1,000 prices that some of these cool covers are making you pay. You just gotta pay $7 or $6 and you get this cover. It's Lee Bermejo, and he has a series of covers coming out on Detective Comics that get better and better. So this is the first one, and the next one in 1047 is really, really good, and then 1048 is amazing, 1049, 1050, 1050, I think it goes up to 1054, but Lee Bermejo is an amazing artist, and this cover is absolute fire, and you guys can look forward to more Lee Bermejo covers on Detective Comics for like the next 6 or 7 issues. It's so freaking good. Guys, are you picking this up? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, guys, this next book I am going to talk about, I'm mainly putting on this section because there are 64 covers for this. It's also a really popular book with Stray Dogs, Dog Days #1. But yes, if you go on leagueofcomiceats.com and you find this book and then you scroll down to all the variant covers, there is a total of 64 variant covers. Yes, there are some trade dress and version mixed in there, but still, even with that, there is a crazy amount of different covers, and some of them are pretty cool. I'm not a Stray Dogs fan. I know, maybe I'm insane for not being a Stray Dogs fan. I don't have a #1 or anything else, but some of these covers are pretty cool. I know there's so many of you out there that love Stray Dogs, so I could not put this on this list because some of those books will do well on the secondary market. I just don't know which ones. So you guys tell me, are you picking up one of these Stray Dogs variants? Which one it is? And guys, let me know down in the comments below. All right, at this point in the video, I'm gonna let you guys know that if you guys don't have the Key Collector app, you guys need to download the Key Collector app. Pay the $1.99 a month so that way you guys have the full access to the Key Collector app because you wanna be able to go to the Future Keys section. This is where I pull all the information for my new Comic Book Day Spec Picks because the Key Collector app does such an amazing job pulling out all the key issues coming out for New Comic Book Day. And it makes it easy for me. So download the Key Collector app so that way you guys can also go through the books with me in today's video, but also that way you guys can look ahead to the week after week. You can look months ahead at what books are gonna be considered keys on New Comic Book Day and start planning out what books that you guys wanna purchase. Now that I said that and got that out of the way, let's jump into my New Comic Book Day Spec Picks for December 29th of 2021. All right, guys, from the 14 books that have speculation coming out on New Comic Book Day of next week, there are 3 books in total I think you guys should consider picking up extra copies of, but 2 of them are gonna be really hard to come by, and they are both from Bad Idea. And how you get these books is a really cool concept, and that's why I think these are gonna do really well on the secondary market. These books are called Werewolf #1 and Retirement Plan #1. Now, let me go over how you guys would get your hands on these books. First, these are exclusive redemption comics available only by sending Bad Idea a first customer pin. Well, how do you get a first customer pin? Well, first customer pins are obtained by purchasing the first copy of certain Bad Idea issues from a Bad Idea destination store. All right, so that makes it really limited right there. An estimate puts the total number of pins in circulation at approximately 1,250. Now you're only going to be able to get one of these books with one of these pins. And since there are only 1,250 of them, there might only be like 500 of one book and then 750 of another. Who knows how many of each of these books are going to be printed, and the shipping date is unknown. So overall, the concept for how you get these books is really cool, but I don't know if the actual story in them is really cool. With their print run being so limited, I do think these are going to do really well on the secondary market. As a reminder, they are called Werewolf #1 and Retirement Plan #1. These are from Bad Idea. Yeah, so let's get into the one book that I know you're going to be able to get your hands on. All right, guys, so the one book I know you're going to be able to get your hands on, and I think is a really cool concept, and there are first appearances in it, is Timeless #1 from Marvel Comics. This is a one-shot featuring King in time travel that sets up the whole slate for Marvel for 2022. There's a first appearance of Anatoly Petrov, and this also has the first appearance of Miss Minutes. There are some really, really cool covers for this book. Really cool covers. Like, some of these covers could be spec on their own, but guys, Timeless #1 is the last and final book that has speculation on New Comic Book Day that I think you guys should consider. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for this video. A nice, short, sweet video for you guys, wrapping up my final video for 2021. Can you believe it? My last video of 2021? That is crazy. I do want to take a second and thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel recently and has been subscribers for a very long time. This channel has grown so much in 2021, and I just want to thank all of you. You guys are all legends. I appreciate all of you. Guys, don't forget to leave a comment down below. If you guys have not already smashed that like button, smash the like button. If you guys are not subscribed, get yourself subscribed and hit that bell for notification. All right, guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I will see you guys in 2022. Peace.